There we go. The kind of thing that happens when you don't stream for a while. Change to Spriggans and Range West, making Fustivalus two-handed. Oh, I see. That doesn't really make that much sense. Item. It is a two-handed weapon, so Spriggans can use Arbalests. That's broken. Now my win condition is finding an Arbalest, and then I am pretty much done. As easy as literally just finding an Arbalest. Let's see if that happens soon. Fatal Altar. I'm not gonna go for it. I'm gonna go Hep. I heard that Spriggan Hunter of Hep is the power combo of 0.29, and I'm interested in giving it a try. Normally I wouldn't mess around with a null on D1, but Spriggan is kind of ridiculous. Spriggan is the new center, probably. I wouldn't be surprised if Spriggan was removed as a result of the changes to launchers. Ring of Dexterity is pretty nice. Amulet of Acrobat is also okay because, after all, given that I am a Spriggan, I will be moving quite a bit. That's one of the greatest advantages that I get as a Spriggan, so might as well fully exploit it in the form of using that Amulet of the Acrobat. Eventually I'll replace it with probably Regen or something, maybe even Guardian Spirits, but we shall see. That was kind of scary because another can pretty much one-shot me with 14 max HP, just the Spriggan things. Doesn't help that my D1 also didn't really have all the HP in the world. While you would miss your streams, it makes more sense to do what makes you happy, healthy. Yeah, I don't know. Funny thing is, like, I don't really feel like doing it that much, but I also don't feel like it would improve my life. I feel like the sense of structure and consistency that I have had because of streaming, I feel like that's actually a pretty good thing that I should probably hold on to. But at the same time, I also don't really want to. But you know how it is. Sometimes there's things that you don't want to do, but you know that you should do. It's probably me and streaming, or more broadly, me and anything that can generate money so I can eat. Because not eating can be very adverse to being healthy. Anyway, this has been quite simple. The Spriggan's Rampage will be coming to a close the moment that I find a priest, however. And since I saw an orc wizard there, I decided to just retreat and see if I could survive that, which I was able to. I was not particularly afraid of the Orc Wizard because Spriggans get a very ridiculously high amount of willpower per level up. They get 4, sorry, not 4, they get 7 willpower per level up. That means that it's very difficult for one of these guys to hex me. 39% chance, but yeah, normally characters at this point in the game don't have a 39% chance to get hexed by a wizard. It's more like 50 plus. Mm, I'm a student. I am no student, unfortunately, or I don't know. I tried the whole being a student thing a couple of years ago when I was at the age that you would normally associate with being a student, but I decided that it was not for me. So yeah, it's not because of that. If anything, if there was an activity that would replace streaming for me, it would probably be just like getting a job. Yeah, that's a priest. So we're gonna leave the level because we still have ridiculously low amounts of HP that would get me killed if I was to fight that guy. So yeah. I saw some jacks, and since I have a ranged weapon, I should be able to just destroy them because Spriggan is center. Mm, but I need to do so in a relatively open space where I can safely retreat and gain ground on these guys. Otherwise, I would be running into my demise, and we don't want to run into that. Mm. Taking a bit to kill this jack. Um, I didn't really play that much Rift Wizard either during my break, but yesterday I fired it up to try a build that was recommended to me on YouTube, and I had a blast. That game is pretty enjoyable. It's definitely worthy of being like my main game on Twitch. Mm, and I would be pretty much the only one who streams it with some semblance of consistency. Funny thing to talk about, considering that I just like took a break. But you know, disregarding that specific break, normally I would say that I am quite consistent with my streams. So yeah, this water moccasin is being very annoying. It might even kill me. Let's see if I can make it step on this, because I am unable to kill it. Okay. We need to be wary of the priest. I still don't want to be in that level because of the priest. Hopefully there's no priest in this level. The water moccasin is nasty, but being a Spriggan is broken because you can run away from everything. It is broken, but it is not fun. I think that Spriggan should be removed from the game because of that. I enjoy being powerful. I don't enjoy running away. And Spriggan is a lot of running away and not that much being powerful. But yeah, that's just me. I am pretty sure it's not gonna happen. I'm attacking slightly slower than 1.0 delay. It's an important thing to keep in mind. Oh, if I had been a normal species, I would have been super death there. Then again, if I had been a normal species, maybe I wouldn't have had to run away in the first place, because at experience level 7, people usually have more than 33 maximum HP. Spriggan is so ridiculous. Like, and I mean ridiculous not in a good way. It is strong, but it is strong in a pretty lame way. How much do I need for mint delay? 16. Well, hopefully I'll find an Arbalest, and hopefully the owner of said Arbalest doesn't just one-shot me because I have 37 max HP. It's not outside of the realm of possibility to just get hit for 37 whenever you are fighting a dude with an Arbalest, so yeah. But if I was to acquire an Arbalest, that would be a substantial upgrade to my character. I would be able to actually kill things. How much damage does this thing do? 9. It's not even that low. There's definitely weapons with worse base damage than that that people usually start the game with. Hand axe comes to mind, spear as well. But I don't know, something is making me feel rather weak. I guess it's a funny thing to say, considering that I am mostly killing everything except for the things that can kill me in return. Has this always looked like this? I don't remember. It's been so long that I don't remember. I might have to. Oh, okay. I see. I don't know if you can see in the stream, but like just to take a look at the console side of things, you will see that shallow water and deep water are now two different glyphs. You know what? I can get behind that. I can appreciate that. Oh, let's get a god. I went into the temple for a reason after all. Hep is the god that I am going to get. But Hep is obviously not in the temple, because why would Hep be in the temple? So we're just gonna continue looking for Hep. That guy doesn't have Curare, so it's not as terrifying as you would think. Still kind of scary to receive any amount of poison being a Spriggan. Is that thing faster than I am? Oh, this leads me to another thing that I wish this screen told you. It is fast doesn't tell me anything because the Spriggan is fast. This should say it is fast, and between parentheses it should also say and it is faster than you, or it would be as fast as you while hasted, that kind of thing. So you know like what you can do or can't do against some monsters. For example, against this hornet, I'm not sure I am fast enough to outrun it. I need to resort to like outside tools to be able to know that. Mm, but yeah, it seems that I can actually outrun it, which is a good thing, because I don't think I was gonna be able to kill that. Mm, hello, Justice. Good to see you around. Thank you for stopping by. I am playing Crawl with this Spriggan. Hopefully we will be able to win this in my first attempt, so I don't have to play more Spriggans, because I don't like Spriggan. But I heard that Spriggan with launcher is the new broken thing, and to me it just seems like Centaur with extra steps. Mm, Centaur with a worse aptitude and with worse HP. Mm, Bailey, D7 Bailey. There's a non-zero chance that I find an Arbalest there. I think I stumbled upon the Bailey pretty much immediately. I also stumbled upon a corridor. This would be a good time to have some potions identified. Let's see if we can get potion of 3, which would be extremely useful right now. We found potion of invisibility, which is probably going to be helpful. Seems dull. Spriggan? Yeah. I mean, it's not particularly exciting. Okay, getting killed by the bees. Fortunately, I blind drink into curing. I just drank the stack of potions that had the highest amount of potions in it, and it turned out to be curing, which is to be expected somewhat, since curing is just the most common potion in the game. Okay, let's see what we got here. I hope that I don't get absolutely destroyed. This is the one with the kobolds and boomerangs, right? We should be fine. However, if we get hit by 1 or 2 boomerangs, we could be in some serious trouble. Yeah. I don't like losing 18 HP at experience level 8 and feeling like I'm about to die. Oh, that one has Curare. Hopefully no Curare. Thank you. Dexterity. Unfortunately, Spriggan starts with like such low amounts of strength that it is like a fool's endeavor to try to get more to eventually wear armor. I'm not even gonna bother leveling it up, and I do hope that I eventually get like a 10 strength arbalest of speed or something. That would be pretty nice, pretty convenient. It um, would let me wear heavier armor, but we shall see what we get. Oh, it's nice that I have these Kirare darts. I hope that I can hit this guy with my final one. Doesn't seem to be the case. I have Wand of Paralysis. It has 50% chance to affect the Orc Warrior. Gonna go to the edge of the screen and then I'm gonna tab it and hopefully it will die, and it does die, which is sweet. Yeah, running away is not an exciting thing to do in Crawl. And I feel like in the current version of the game, you have to run away quite a bit. There's just so many out-of-depth things and stuff that force you to run away, because you just straight up don't have the tools or the power to kill those things. Some of my favorite backgrounds that were able to kill many things at the early stages of the game with some semblance of consistency have been nerfed quite brutally this development version. Um, it happened with Earth Elementalist, and now it has also happened with Ice Elementalist. Earth Elementalist Sandblast got absolutely gutted. It is pretty trash. Um, and Frozen Ramparts doesn't ignore armor class anymore, which makes it significantly weaker against some very notable early game monsters such as Orc Warriors. So yeah, that's a shame. Big shame that that happened. Okay. Young Poisoner's Handbook. This would normally be the time where I switch to being a spellcaster, but I'm not gonna do it. Oof, that's kind of spooky. You know what? Maybe I should stop training these. Maybe I should be training like fighting or so. 8 fighting and then like 15 dodging, maybe? Yeah, I mean, it doesn't make a lot of sense to get min delay on the bow because even with min delay, I still get two shot by pretty much the entire world. So yeah, will be much more compelling to train more weapon skill when I have an arbalest, which hopefully happens soon. What made me leave this level? No idea what made me leave that level, but I think I can just do the level now. When it comes to the Bailey, I got what's potentially the most disappointing Bailey in the entirety of the game. The one with the boomerangs is pretty whack because the boomerangs are considered to be part of your reward, part of the loot that you get from there. But like you cannot just compare a stack of boomerangs and a potion of experience or a scroll of acquirement. Like one of those is much better than the other one. I wonder how gutted my attack speed is if I switch to this. 0.1. I think I can deal with it. Yeah, now I remember that I was running away from this hornet. I have Curare, so I can just throw a Curare dart at it, and it should die because Curare applies a ton of poison, which I am going to do. Curare, there we go. Hopefully that kills it. There we go. Now it's super dead. Sweet. 45 HP. I was worried about the priest, but I managed to one-shot it, which is quite nice. Bow kiting. I thought that centaurs had been removed from the game. Pretty crazy that I am faster than a hornet. Yeah, Spriggan is kind of ridiculous. Maybe Spriggans are gonna get removed because they're obviously like it's literally the same things that cause Centaur to be removed. Very powerful and very dull. And it's even more dull than the Centaur because you have such low HP that like getting hit once or twice forces you to run away, which you can do for literally free. So it's like not even an interesting choice to run away or not run away. It's just like you run away because that's what Spriggans do, which is pretty whack. I don't know. To me it checks all the boxes for something that should be removed from the game, but maybe I'm missing something. I feel like if you want a species that has low HP, Binestalker is like miles more interesting and more compelling than Spriggan. I think I'm gonna buy these. Also buy cancellation and flight as well to identify it. I have some scrolls of identify that I should really use. And I am done with identify. That identified all of my potions, so not bad. One of these centers had a bit of an upgrade. The +3 short bow is my new weapon. It's definitely no arbalest, but it is pretty decent nonetheless. And I am not complaining about having found it. I should not try to win in a battle of ranged weaponry against the center because I don't have the robustness to be able to do such a bold movement. Still haven't found a Hep altar on the 8. That's a shame. Hopefully I can just like tap some things without actually having to run away from literally every monster that gets within melee range. I think that will be the moment where the quality of life of this character greatly improves. I'm hoping that it eventually happens at the very least. So, have any of you played Tronk in recent times? If so, what do you think about it? Just out of curiosity. Okay, you kill Pickle and Morris too. Shouldn't be very difficult. Spriggan see invisible. Got a Cloak of Stealth. We are gonna be grabbing that because it's literally free. And I didn't have a cloak, so now I have a +0 cloak. The stealth part of it doesn't particularly interest me. 0.30? It's 0.30 already? Hold on. There's no way it's 0.30 already. Oh, it is. When did the feature freeze for 0.29 happen? Ouch, got cured. I should put an exclusion there. Fortunately, nothing in there can open that door. Otherwise, I would be really dead. Only saw new tempo, but didn't notice anything different. Yeah, usually there's no changes to Trunk until after the tournament, once the feature freeze for Trunk into stable happens. That's usually how it goes. Also, hello, Wormbird. Thank you for stopping by. Good to see you around. Paramancer, I don't want to get too shot by it, so we're not fighting that.